Once again, welcome to Mindomax 20, where tonight we will be continuing our journey to the Outskirts arc with our illustrious DM Nathan. Unfortunately, we do not have Solomon with us tonight for last minute scheduling complications. Beal is still being piloted by yours truly, as Cameron is still out. And yes, that is basically all we really have to preface this episode. Let's just dive right in. Nathan, over to you, my boy.
All right. Our last episode, our heroes had encountered those gas spores within the chamber, the tilted chamber that they found, guided by the stone elemental. And upon entering, after dispatching those gas spores, they activated some sort of defense mechanism that began spawning automatons. And after much fighting and headstrong movements by Valroy, descending straight down to the bottom.
Oh yeah.
They were able to dispatch many of them. Some of our party almost getting crushed by the automatons falling down. Them falling down the room. Before finally the mechanism spawning or apparating all of these constructs tore itself apart, summoning one final much larger automaton that was successfully dispatched by the whole team. And that is where we were picking back up immediately after the destruction of the final one. Or shortly after, I suppose.
Yeah, I believe we ended actually with I think how I was actually like specifically trying to point out the thing he saw that was ejected out of the destroyed Jerome, I think. And I think you ended it with him kind of explaining that.
Okay.
Correct.
So where exactly did you see it? I'm yelling up towards you.
You can't see anymore. There's no light still down there.
Oh, I'm like in the dark, like. And I'm gonna go in.
I have dark vision.
Okay, all right, okay. Some of us aren't as blessed as others. I'm gonna go ahead and apparate, or I'm gonna go and summon Gilbo Lumens, my dancing lights humanoid figure boy that gives me the ability to see in the dark as I go ahead and spawn
I will
all
be
the
opening. I'll be opening Tailspire for myself just so I can see the room. Really.
All right, sounds good. But yeah, I'm gonna be going apparating, like kind of as I sheath my sword, I'm going ahead just like as the different dancing lights kind of start apparating out of each of my hands, and then I kind of combine them together as they create the silhouetted, illuminatory, humanoid visage of Gilbo, as he is now standing next to me as well.
All right.
Something strange flew out of it. Did it fly to a certain corner?
Yeah, I think it flew off to the left side of the room.
Flew off to the left side of the room as I pull a bug out of my pocket. Start chewing on that. Yeah.
Is it one of the glowworms that you found?
Oh yeah. I like. Pretty good. Do I take poison damage?
It's very juicy, and your tongue is now glowing as well as your teeth.
Let out a big smile.
I've already turned away, so I don't even see this freak doing what he's doing.
Yeah, you see some weird Cheshire cat smile just floating up at the top.
Oh. Slimy yet satisfying.
Are you eating the glowworms?
Oddly refreshing.
No, I'm looking for the object.
Well, hurry up, because I'm already down here trying to figure. I'm like now navigate my way back towards, because I kind of made my way up a little bit to where Bertha was kind of resting. So you're just gonna hear like as I jump back down into the tilted now new floor of this room. as I'm back down on the ground, kind of where everything has been shifted down here. And I would like to kind of search around and see if I can find something that resembles what he was talking about, but also looking for other things that might be equally as cool.
I'd like you to make an investigation check then.
Oh boy. Let's see what this first roll of the night holds.
Oh boy.
Ooh, wee. 17, actually. Pretty
17, good. All right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We'll get to that in a second. Hadhod, Bodo comes up behind you. And he's like, is everything clear? It sounds like you guys are just joking around now.
From what I can tell, nothing is moving around down there besides our Ember.
Okay. And then he goes and motions over for Raquel to come over. Are there any other entrances into this place that you can see?
Not that I can tell. Malroy, have you looked for any other entrances?
I'm like holding something weird. I'll kind of start shifting Gilbo around. Since I've been down here and been looking around, I haven't seen anything other than the one up top there. I'm like throw it over my shoulder. But hey, just slide down. It's pretty cool once you get to the bottom. Hey, Solomon, come over here and help me. There's so much shit down here.
Do you turn to Raquel and Bodo, I will say. Do you want to carefully make your way down, or do you want me to have Bert to bring the rope back up?
I got rope. I hold up the 50 feet.
It looks traversable enough. Yeah, but I was thinking that we may want to take a bit of a rest here. If it's secure, if it's generally secure, you might want to tell the elemental that we might be staying here a little while. He seems friendly enough. Well,
I'll speak to them. See if they can stand guard of the door.
All right. Yes.
Hey, I will.
Anything to make our resting place more secure.
I will say, I think having a rope that, like, for ease of access might be a good idea. So I'll strap it to Bertha and she can come up. I'm gonna kind of start wading back up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab I'm gonna have the rope over my shoulder that Debule so graciously tossed down to aid me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just slide it over Bertha's neck and kind of just tie it loosely so that way it doesn't fall. And I'm just gonna pat her and say, "Good girl, now up you go." Ew. You're like your father.
What the? All right.
You've been working on glowworms down there.
All right, Bertha. Yeah, Bertha heads back on up, and it hands you back the. Well, yeah, you untie. Yeah, you untie the rope from her. That's probably just trailing behind her, just tied to, I don't know, something on her. And for your investigation,
17. Yep.
Yeah, you do a bit of perusing. Is there anything? I mean, aside from the object, and the brief description you were given of it, this just the black object flying off. Yeah. Are you looking for anything else? Any kind of thing in particular?
I'm looking for potions. I'm looking for things that might look pretty dope. Things that might be of value. Obviously, I'm not one to necessarily. Actually, I'm digging through some stuff. Hey, Solomon, can you do that cool thing where you're able to see the magical auras of items or whatever that you like to do? That'd be really helpful because I can't tell whether this thing is magical or this thing is. But this thing obviously looks cooler than this thing. So can you help a homie out here? I'm throw the one that I didn't actually like. I'm holding. This
I don't really plan on playing him.
Yeah, well, you can at least help me out.
Yeah, I'll be feeding you the information that he's able to glean.
At a game, and you know that I can do that.
Thanks, Solomon. I appreciate you. Now, is this thing magical?
So yeah, I get through your searching, you do manage to find a jet black and slightly reflective glove.
Oh.
With a silver like bead bracelet attached at the bottom and on each fingertip is some sort of like claw, and it all throughout the rest of the glove it's almost like a scale texture to it. It is extremely light.
Solomon, scan this for me.
And Solomon, he takes a look at it, and he's a little bit hesitant. He's trying to look at it more closely. He's seen and been able to tell of like what kinds of magic is on an object, and this one is different. It's instead of having one particular like kind of magic, it almost seems like it has every kind of magic.
Hey, yo. I'm not gonna put this on quite yet. I'm gonna make Hadhod do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that shit in my backpack.
Alright.
What would you call that? Just like onyx glove? You said black? Kind of black?
Yeah, like jet black scaly glove with like claws.
Jet black scaly glove with claws. Oh yeah.
And then there is a seemingly not fitting with the rest of the glove, like the silver bead bracelet at the end of it.
Is it attached? It's attached to it, right?
It's like woven in with the rest of the scale.
Yeah.
Like scaly hide.
We'll see what Hadhod has to say about that for sure, because that could be interesting. But I ain't gonna put that shit on and kill myself immediately after almost killing myself. All right, so I'm gonna keep digging around. Has anyone else made their way down yet?
They're making their way down while you're searching.
Well, first I'm going to tie off the rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a dwarf's fist knot. I'm gonna. That won't come undone. That ain't going anywhere.
That ain't going. That's just this big.
Gives it one light tug.
Yeah, and I'm gonna speak with the golem.
All right.
Say, greetings, Stone Run.
Were you successful with what you were attempting to find?
The room is secure of defenses. We are looking through it now.
Excellent. I'm glad that you do not seem to be of ill will, and so I believe my task is complete. Is there anything else that you need?
Would you be able to stand sentry outside while we rest down below a bit and look through what is down there?
That is what I'm good at. And he begins to like enter more of like a resting position, just kind of like however you might think he might sit on the ground. It looks like he's kind of doing that.
All right, cool.
What a unit.
Cool. I'll just nod and then head back towards the entrance.
All
and
right.
I'm assuming Rykel and Bodo started making their way down.
Yeah, they're making their way down cautiously, of course.
Beal at this point is just like sliding all the way down. Has crashed into the base now. At
He's
this
just
point,
clattering down to the bottom.
yo, what's up? Good to see you, Beal. It's like, I'm glad to see you in one piece, my friend. Like, yep, down here. Hey, I know you're doing good work up there. Good job. I know that you're like holding down the front line up there as well. But come help me look through this pile of just, I don't know, rubbish. I'm gonna keep looking.
All right. Yeah, as you continue to search, you find various strange, like, crystalline growths all around the cauldron in particular. They seem it's not filled like it was shown on the battle map. It's kind of just got like where there might have been maybe some sort of liquid in it is just been evaporated or whatnot, and whatever was left has crystallized at the bottom. There's any sort of bottles you can find, they're pretty much all shattered or in a similar situation with what was in the cauldron, just evaporated and crystallized. And sometimes there's just like maybe like strange like lichen or mosses growing out of some of them. You can't find any of them that are still filled. And
dang, dude.
Along with that, you just a wide variety of tomes and books and various pieces of paper, some of them rotted, some of them many of the ones that hadn't been left open from being tossed around, they're still generally intact, not as susceptible to decay. But many of them are just rotted away from being exposed to the moisture of the cavern.
I'm like holding these books like a Beal. None of these are even usable. I look over to see where the researchers are progressing.
They're getting down to the bottom.
Yo, so far all these books are like busted up. I'm I have like a couple stacked. I'm setting them off to the side.
Yeah. I mean, we might be able to find some information out of them as they begin to leaf through the ones that you've tossed at the side and just kind of strewn haphazardly around. Yeah, I think, and you see Raquel picks one up and he starts leafing through it. Oh, did you even try to read any of these?
Absolutely
read any of them?
That's what you're here for, right, Kel? My guy. I'm here to do what I just did 5 seconds ago. You're here to do what you're about to do right now. So, I'll keep tossing books your way, though, for real. Hey, where's Hadhod? Hey, did you get lost up there, bud?
Making my way down.
Making my way.
I'm not gonna go down to the bottom where all the trash is. I'm gonna go to that step down there where it's kind of open, and I'm gonna sit down.
Oh, you're gonna... Too good for us trash smellers down here, and I'll throw some shit around.
you throw a carpenter square at him.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's just in case you can't tell, Bertha took quite a hit during that battle while you were trapezing about.
Okay, listen, I was down here witnessing her inglorious combat as she has done. She did valiantly. If it was not for her, I'd probably be full of holes again like I was in that previous cave with those freaks that decided to rip my innards out. But I digress. Oh, hey, check this out. How close are you?
Me?
Yeah, how are you just on
I'm
just above?
It's like that center kind of raised thing. It's like what, 5 feet up?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
just like a portion that's
much.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
It's like in the middle. It's raised.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun.
I'm gonna go
initiate a short rest.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss you the weird blackened, jet black scaly glove with claws and the little beads attached to it. Toss it to you. Yes. Solly said that it's all magics that are imbued in this thing or something. And honestly, to be transparent with you, it looks pretty cursed. But I figured I'd give you your
you kind of hold it up.
Check on it.
Yeah, I don't want this. I'll throw it back down to
you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start slowly. I'm really looking at you. Nah, fuck that, dude. I ain't getting cursed.
You put it back.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
It might be something to look into later.
Yeah, I feel like we should Now that you're closer down here, can you point me in
Those
a
look
better direction?
valuable, at least.
Yeah, I think either we can try figuring it out or we can sell it for probably a shit ton of money. But in the meantime, where did that thing that you were talking about get like projectile? Now that you're closer down here, can you see it anywhere?
Projectile vomiting.
Well, that was what he was describing.
This glove?
Yeah.
Yeah, the black object that flew out of the
Oh, well then.
flew out of the apparatus. Yeah.
Do you tell me that? I'm be
Would
like,
I know that?
Well, no, you saw something fly out. He went and searched over there, and that's what he found.
oh. I'm still ignorant to that fact, though. You can
Do
tell
we
me.
put that 2 and 2 together?
I mean,
Are we allowed to?
yes.
Can I metagame?
It's really. I mean, I can't imagine it'd be that hard.
Oh,
Yeah, it has no signs of like any sort of like time on it. Like no decay, no like nothing growing on it, nothing.
so
Yeah.
it's like a glove. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
a
when you-
gauntlet, it's like a glove.
Yeah, it's like a glove. And when Valorant, when you had found it, you realized that it probably had just it was on top of like everything.
Oh, you know what I just realized, Hadhod? My bad, dude. It was on top of everything. It's probably the item that you were talking about.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Dude, I just now realized that. I apologize. My
Okay.
dumb ass didn't put two and two together. Alright. Anyway.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not gonna, like, hey, looking through all this other stuff can't, like, unfortunately, I guess when you take a room and you shake it up like this and you smash it into the wall, everything's gonna be broken and destroyed. So there's not a whole lot down here.
Not a
Yeah.
dirty trove.
As you had continued searching, you get from the far side of it all the way to the other side. You do find almost like previously it was a cushioned like lockbox. Like the outside of it is like padded.
Except for
Like,
that thing.
it seems like it would be, like some sort of ornate lockbox.
I'm gonna call out to you and say, do you see any other entrances or exits down here? No other rooms?
I'm gonna look around and make a perception check to see if maybe there's other room. Oh, fuck. Can I make a perception check to see if there's other rooms?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Your
you.
dungeon map.
You can have Gilbo light up
dude, let's go.
the corners and
Yeah.
crannies.
Kind of will elevate and kind of move around and do all these different things. That is going to be, I said perception. 22.
You see a quadro turbo RV Tech car.
Yo, how many cylinders is this bad bitch?
Nice.
No, there's no other gaps in the walls and none of these they've reached like the busted in portions of the floor. Those don't seem to go anywhere either. So there doesn't appear to be any other entrances or exits apart from the one that you had entered into.
But there's also like no. What's the word? Like, there's no like door, like normal doors, like on like a wall or anything that would lead this, like that would be like a normal entrance into this room.
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just look over the hat out after glancing about. I mean, I can't see anything else that leads out or to any other rooms. And additionally, what's strange is that I can't even I don't see any like doors that would lead to this room to begin with either. So I don't know. It's kind of a strange anomaly of a place to begin with.
The golem told us that it was basically teleported here, right?
Yeah.
Thought he did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the idea that was.
Well, considering our friend up there alluded to it being displaced down here, it's not the weirdest thing. I mean, I don't think they built it down here.
Yeah,
Must have been sent across plains or something.
extraplanar travel. You're suggesting? Interesting.
I don't know. It's definitely strange. Weird automatons. Strange artifacts.
Dude, should I put that glove on? I think I should put
ancient
that glove on.
knowledge.
Should I just put that fucking glove on? Die right here, maybe?
You think it might
Spontaneously combust.
Should I just like send it, and if it's cursed, then I just live with these
Um,
shitty decisions that I'm contemplating?
If you want to be vaporized, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. The fact that it came out of
Well,
that is kind of strange, though. I wonder if it's like connected in some way, or maybe the master of this room put it there, and like for like that's like the ultimate safekeeping was the that
Well, I
was
mean,
a
it could-
lockbox in itself.
It could just be as simple as that's what controls the defenses for the room.
The glove. I pulled the glove back out. Is there anything in the glove? Like it's not like a hand, right? Like it's not like a like a detached hand within the glove.
You do see like some sort of like strange brown material like on like just inside, and then as you're peering deeper, nothing.
Ah!
Fleshlight.
I'm just kidding, dude. There's nothing in there.
Raiko and Bodo, do you have any means to maybe decipher what this would be? More so than we have.
Well, I mean, I looked through a couple of these tomes, Bodo's saying, and the name Warden keeps coming up on all of these.
In the tomes.
Yeah,
On the tombs.
on all of the books, and there's many of these seem to be chronicling happenings in the region.
Oh.
Generally they're all signed with R. Warden.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Real quick. hold on. So you're saying that all these books, tomes mention
there is a wizard that lives within
Warden. Like the city?
I'm guess that's the only connection I'm able to make.
Wait. You said it's hold on. Wait, hold on. I look over to Hadhod. You're saying that these tomes are mentioning things that have been happening around the area, and then it is labeled by a dude or an entity named Arg Warden, and there's a wizard inside the city that I gesture to Hadhod and Solomon and Buell, we have personally interacted with, and when I asked that dumbass scribe man 700 times what the name of that person was, he refused to tell me. That might be like the dude that owns the city, or might be like some big shot, and this might be his shit right here.
Maybe.
I'll need a little bit more time to like actually piece together what's in these tomes, but
We could
very well.
What is he doing that this laboratory would end up down here?
I don't know. That's a good point. My only thing though is like we literally went into his basement. I guess I don't know if we told you this yet, and I guess this is now kind of maybe become relevant knowledge. Before we went over to help you guys, the research group, we ended up going to the wizard of the tower, like the dude's tower, the wizard dude's tower in the basement of it. Like one of his workers, or his only worker, he came up to us and he was inquiring about Buell being an automaton, and then asked us to do something in his basement. And anyway, so we went there, and there was like plant-like entities that we fought out here in his basement too. And I kept asking what this wizard's name was, and he wouldn't tell me. He said he couldn't disclose that.
Bring it back up. There was a weird interest in automatons. Finding these ones down here.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Remind me again, Nathan, what the automaton in the basement looked like. Was it like now I'm like recalling, as Alroy was recalling. Did they look similar in construction to these ones that were in here?
I can't remember what metal I said it was. I probably said it was brass. It would probably, yeah, I think it was a similar type of construct to the ones that were in here.
Interesting. I think to myself, what were we gonna say though? I think you're gonna say something before I said that.
Most indeed.
I mean, next time we're in town, I mean, you say you have a connection. We may be able to bring this up to whoever you said was working in the tower, if you can get a hold of him again.
Maybe.
The next time we're in town, I think it might be not a bad idea to head back. I'm wondering now if this whole thing is just some experiment gone awry.
Well, either way, we do need to rest for a little while, and we're really wanting to search through a lot of these because there seems to be a lot of information within a lot of these, and you can search through the rest of the stuff. We're not as concerned with much of the rest of it.
Yeah.
Well, the golem is standing watch up top, I believe. We have all the time we need.
How long of a
We
rest?
sit there longer than we'll be alive.
That's true. How long of a rest are you thinking?
Well, there's many books here, and yeah, they were digging through a bit of the rubble, and you can see uncovered. There's like a whole bookshelf that you hadn't seen before, that was underneath, and most all of those books seem intact.
Do I know? Is it meta if I bring up that fuel is a bag of holding? Did I know that or no?
I mean,
I don't think even I. Well, I know that, but we have not disclosed that to anybody. Like you can see kind of
okay,
how.
no.
Yeah, I would
no
say.
Meta.
I would say you want to get your penis exploded, then meta game right now.
Okay, chill.
Yeah, you are in the penis explosion chamber. Be careful what levers you pull.
Bro, this man better be. You better calm down over there. No, I was thinking. So I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna walk over to the Hadhog, kind of sit down next to him on this little ledge he's sitting here. I'm just gonna be like looking kind of at them investigating with Gilbo illuminating the space and be. What are you thinking, little bro? And I say little because you're shorter than I am, not because our age is different, or I'm younger than you. Anyway, what are you thinking?
I ignore that statement.
What are you thinking, my dwarven friend?
Well, the researchers came down here for knowledge, but we also can't possibly carry all of these tombs out of here.
That's true. Unless... I don't know.
Well, if they belong to the wizard, and he's able to control the walls of the city.
I was having a hushed conversation. Unless they're just talking to me.
I thought you were just talking to.
No, I was kind of.
Were you hush?
I was trying to like be a little hush and just kind of like what should we do?
All right, never mind then.
Because what I'm thinking. I mean, while these guys are pouring through these books and going through all this different stuff, do you think it'd be of any value to investigate maybe the cave a little further? Maybe like 2 birds, 1 stone this? Because I think that we have some very interesting, relevant things that we're uncovering in here. But maybe we can like almost ask the researchers if we can knock something out, because I think we got to get back. I think that the more we're down here, the more we discover. I think the source of a lot of these things might be at the very beginning of where this whole story started.
Starting to think this source of all this strange magic is the wizard. But I don't think it's a bad idea. We leave them all here?
I mean, we can leave like We could leave Solomon with them, and then, or we could also leave Beal as well. But we could leave maybe 1 or 2 of them, and then we could keep going. Or we take both of them, or we take Beal and we just leave the rock guy to watch the front, to watch the door, and leave Solomon to the rear. I don't know. I know Solomon might want to look at those books too, because he's been like he's here for other reasons also.
Not the worst idea. I mean, we can move quicker if it's probably just us.
That's what I'm thinking.
Unless you want to carry, I mean, you can carry Buell.
No, I think
It'd be a bad idea to have an extra sword.
I think Beal would be. I think Beal having I think having Beal would be good. Give him oh, actually, he's kind of beat up though. And I look over to him, and he's just kind of like, you can see like he's kind of like twinging a little bit as he's interacting with some of the stuff around. He's probably he's probably pulling, looking for different things that might be. Actually, I think Beal would be over by one of the automaton corpses, just like looking at it, like looking and saying.
Oh, they all disintegrated.
They disintegrated? Oh, then he wouldn't be doing that, obviously. Yeah.
Well, we could rest a minute and kind of recover from our wounds and then take a look on. I think that's a good idea. We don't have hours to wait down here.
That's true. Yeah, I'd say we take maybe 30 an hour, and then we head out.
30 an hour.
Hey, yo, boss! I'm going to hop down. All right. I'm running this by you because you're technically in charge here by the nature of who's paying who. What do you and your compatriot here think to me and Hadhod after a short rest here, making our way through the cave and see if we maybe expedite our journey down here and see if we can maybe investigate some other areas of this cavern. That way, when you guys are done researching all these books, maybe we can get out of here, head back, depending on your discoveries. Or what are you thinking?
If we were to find things relevant to what's potentially happening to the Doral wood in here, I mean, we would want to be poring over these tomes for as long as we could. So, I mean, preferably we'd be here until we go through all of them.
Can we die?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Okay.
Well,
so relevant information. You guys want to be here for a while. So what are you thinking? Are you thinking that we go ahead and do some recon out there, or would that make y'all give you the heebie-jeebies if we're not here? What are you thinking?
Well, we'll take a rest, that 30-minute to an hour that you said, and then once that's up, we'll check back in with whatever we've found so far, and then we'll decide.
Your wish is my command, Captain. All right.
Thank you, Valroy.
All right, Hadhod. Dad said no. For now, we're gonna take an hour. We'll see. We'll see what they uncover within a little bit of time, and then we'll we'll go from there.
I mean, they'll need time to probably figure out which they'll want to take and what they'll leave.
That's true. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna reach my hand back into my backpack and pull out that weird looking glove.
There is also that lockbox.
I'm gonna slowly get it closer to your face, Hadhod.
Stare you blankly.
I smack you lightly with it, with the glove. Smack. Oh my! Damn it! All right, it's yours now.
Sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay.
More contested sleight of hand.
All right, okay. Let's see if I'm quick enough for this. Ooh, it's me 12.
What sleight of hand?
Versus
yeah.
Dexterity.
Only a 9.
9? Get the back up, buddy. Yeah, not fast enough today. I'm gonna throw it in his lap.
What do you want me to do with this?
Put it on.
I'll put it on.
Oh shit! I'll stop him. Hold on, another sleight of hand. I'm gonna stop that shit immediately. Hold on. Hold on.
I'll sleight of hand putting it on.
Are you attempting? Yeah. Okay. You're attempting to.
Oh my
All right.
gosh, dude. This could be the fate of my homie right here. 15!
11.
Yeah, boy. I think that I
Oh,
read
man.
that. Hey, the fingers are going on. I ripped that shit back off his. I said, "Are you stupid? What are you doing?
You stupid.
Hey, you stupid or something?
No,
Hell
I'm not.
no.
Doesn't
Nah.
You
have
don't
to-
actually want me to put it on, and if you won't mind.
All right. You know what? You're no fun. Buell, put this on. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I'm gonna sit down next to Bertha and we'll start playing the flute.
Hey, but real quick, I'm gonna run over to the
Playing
little lockbox
whimsical
I set
tunes.
aside. I'm gonna pick it up. How big is it? It's like, is it like a little
You can
lockbox?
go through that next to me.
I mean, it's a sizable chest. Probably like 2 feet by 2 feet wide, foot
Oh, so it's pretty large.
wide.
Decently large.
Yeah, it's a sizable little chest.
Hadhod, you wouldn't happen to know any like cool lockpicking techniques, or happen to be good at breaking into things that you're not allowed into?
Why would you presume that?
I don't know. You like live out in the woods and stuff. I don't know what you have to learn to do that.
Okay, let me help Bertha and then I'll take a look at it.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna go hang out with Buell and console him, I guess, considering the fact that he got fucked up. So I'm gonna walk over to Buell. Me and Buell are just gonna chat for the short rest.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my instrument and play a druidic tune.
Oh.
Oh
as
boy.
I heal Bertha. Am I able to use my hit dice on Bertha or no?
I guess I don't probably. If you want to, I'd say. If you really want to.
Okay, so I'm assuming
No, I do
activating
want
a
to.
short rest. All right,
Yeah, go ahead and take a short
Let me go
rest.
ahead and pull up Buell's super boofed stats here. Hit dice, you'd have technically 4d10. Oh gosh, okay.
I'm going to heal Bertha.
Hit dice, boy. Here we go. Time to roll. Ooh, that's an 8 plus. Con. 1. Oh, gosh. So that's 9 points back to Buell. So 13 plus 9. Yep, simple math is in fact hard. 22.
Alright, I used 2 hit dice. They pull the javelin out of her hide.
Dang, that was a 9, bro. Let's go 10. That's 32. Let's go.
There was 6 and an 8.
All right.
Pretty OP.
And then I'm gonna roll. I
Nice.
think I'm just gonna top Buell off. That's a 10. Wait, that's an 11. Sheesh, dude, those are some good hit dice rolls. Damn. Buell is back up with 1 hit dice remaining. Yeah, I'll definitely try to remember to make him a character sheet this next go around. This next week. But Buell, me and Valroy and Buell are just hanging out, chopping it up, just hanging out.
I'll say to you, what about that strange loot you found?
The strange, oh, you
The
mean
golden lyre.
ring? You mean this bad boy right here? Ring, 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 ring.
Starts playing through the fire and the flames.
Yeah.
mean,
You mean this? I just start fucking guitar solo. Dude, Guitar Hero riffed it. No.
Yo.
What do you...
One thing I will do that I'm assuming you forgot I think.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I will pull out that strange herbalist tomb once more.
Oh.
The
Okay.
magical one that's leading us towards something.
Or that had led you, or was
Was
I
the
suppose.
process of
It
leading.
was. And I'm going to attempt to glean more information from it.
Are you searching for the same? For the same.
Yes,
Plant?
but maybe. Let's see if we're closer.
Okay. Yeah. So
We did get an indication as to like, oh, I was searching for the tree before, right?
yeah.
Okay, I think I'll stick with the tree to see if we're in the right direction
All right.
or nearing it, I guess.
Yeah. So as you like begin to leaf through it and find what you're attempting to search for, and you begin to focus on the magic within the tome, and you get the similar sensation of it like drawing you towards what you are attempting to find, and it now it is far above you, um and it's, it's more in, I mean, it's drawing you in a direction. Would you have strong cardinal direction instincts, I suppose, while you're still down here?
I mean,
It's pulling you in a direction. Would you know which direction that is?
I've deft explorer, forest slash mountain. I'm dwarf.
Oh,
Okay. All right. I'd say you'd
damn.
retain that. Yeah, it's kind of pulling
Hey,
you almost a little bit back, the way like the direction that you would come towards, and significantly far above you.
so implying that we're not in the right spot.
It's implying that the tree is well above on the surface, is what you're able to glean from
Remind
that.
me, why are we looking for this tree again?
That was the lead that the researchers were given into searching into the blight issue that the Drellwood was having. That was where they were going to start their research, but they found a better lead.
Yeah, this. All of this.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Okay. With that, I do nothing.
Okay.
The strength of this dwarf.
Yeah, you do nothing. You don't even tinker with the lockbox.
Do nothing. Oh yeah, I put with the lockbox.
Okay. Do you
Um,
what are you doing with it?
attempting to open it.
Okay. You open it up.
No lock.
No.
Oh, mother.
I say Valro.
Yeah.
Such a jerk.
Damn.
Dude, he's handed me thousands of gold.
Oh my gosh, dude.
All right. Make
just-
an investigation check.
Yo, cause do I hear the squeaking? Nah, whatever. It's all good.
Well, wasn't there an episode of SpongeBob where they're both like, what are they looking like a jet? Like the gold light.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Yeah. All right, well, see ya.
There you
go. Oh, nat 20. Let's go.
No shot. This
So
guy
true.
walked off camera and then just said nat 20, bro.
There's a nat 20 on the ground. I'll reroll. Womp womp. Almost as good. 16.
Nice.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, you open it up
Yeah. Yeah, 16.
and you look inside, and you can see like on the surface it looks like just a bunch of folded clothes, and like nice shirts, maybe a robe, and then you kind of peel away at the layers of clothing in it, and at the bottom there is a pair of boots. And with your knowledge of outdoorsmanship and animals and hides, you can see that it's made out of like some sort of coyote fur.
Coyote for boots.
And yeah, that's the notable thing you find aside from all these like very ornate and well tailored clothes, and
Like
then
human clothes.
yeah, of someone of human proportions. And in like the rear of it, you do notice a bit of a recess in it.
I'll investigate further.
All right, make another investigation check.
Where's the roll for me? Oh, I was almost in that 20. Another investigation.
Yeah.
Rogan. What? 19? Too easy.
Aw,
It's too
shit.
easy for a dwarf like him, dude.
All right, yeah, you search through, you like tilt it a little bit so that Gilbo Lumens is shining inside, and you can see any sort of mechanisms. You manage to press it in just the right way, where a portion pops out, and you can see a like it. Have you been pretty much exclusively outside of civilization?
No, not a whole lot.
Like
Just
how,
recently.
like what's the nicest place you've been to? Like the most populated, the most affluent place that you would have been to? Would you have been to, I mean, yeah, somewhere nice, affluent?
Probably dwarven halls, which are pretty nice.
Okay.
Not like
No, yeah, okay.
probably other nice places like other cultures, probably not super prevalent, but
Like like mountain dwarves, would you say?
yeah, I think I am a mountain dwarf.
Okay.
I am a hill dwarf.
Oh, dude, fake mountain dwarf, dude. He's a hill.
What?
Well, is there even a distinction between mountain dwarves
Yeah, one's in
in
the
D&D?
mountain and one's in the hills.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
hill
like
dwarves, I
literally.
think, are just
What do you mean, like literally?
different.
Like it's a
I mean,
different
like,
sub race.
yeah, is it a sub race? Is what I'm
Yes.
asking.
Yeah, it's a subrace.
Correct.
Okay, okay. But yeah, would you have like visited them? I'm trying to gauge your knowledge of certain things.
Knowledge.
I mean, yeah, I would. I mean, Hadhad's pretty old. He would have probably been to
Okay,
other dwarven holes.
okay,
Probably. I mean, yeah, there's a good chance he would have been to cities and stuff like that. Just more recently, with being like a ranger, it would have been not like place of luxury.
okay. So yeah, and dwarves are known for their ingenuity and craftsmanship. And so you pop open this compartment, and you pull out of it something resembling a sort of pistol, or
No
like some
fucking
sort of
way, this
like
dude just found a
flintlock,
Glock, dude. No, no
some sort of
shot.
flintlock. Like it's shaped like a flintlock pistol,
Would I
but
know what that is?
you wouldn't. I mean, you know what
A
you've seen.
firearm?
Yeah, you've seen like dwarven firearms.
Yeah, I guess in this setting, would they be quite rare?
This one, I mean, they
Yeah.
would be within the upper crust and people who are
Yeah, they're not like
well
common.
connected and highly intelligent, I suppose. Yeah, they're not
Okay.
exactly common. Um,
Okay.
but
How ornate is it?
it's it's
Handgun.
it's well polished wood. It's got golden filigree all over it, and strapped to the side of it, you can see like almost like like a leather like almost a pouch, and with several individual compartments. Excellent.
Hmm. Does it appear to be dwarven construction?
No, but it's resembling.
Like an imitation kind of, or like
Yeah,
it's
kind of.
okay.
But yeah, there's three. No, there's four compartments on it each, and there are there is peeking out of each of these little like tiny little compartments is a yellow crystal, a white crystal, a and a red crystal. And then
Yellow, white, and
on
red.
yeah, yellow, white, and red. And then on the rear of the weapon, above where you would hold it, is inset into it a blue crystal.
Okay.
Bro, this guy just went from a crossbow ranger to a gat ranger, dude. This man's got the blaster on him now.
It's too easy for a gamer like
Bro,
me.
Valroy's having a
And then
heart-to-heart with Buell. This guy's gonna play with a piece, dude. Just fucking...
and then as you flip
I'll
it
say,
over, you do notice a crack within the wood on the opposite side of the weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Sorry, bro. Out of luck.
There's a crack in it. Say,
Yeah,
whoa,
there's a
whoa,
crack.
what do we have here?
it's spanning almost the length of what would be the barrel.
The barrel's cracked.
I mean, there doesn't appear to be like a barrel per se. There's no opening on the end.
Oh. I'm starting to get it.
I'll say, what do you have here? And I'll pull it out. And I'll aim it at Valor.
Yuck! Yo, it's just thumbs up
Why
for
are you
action.
getting a thumbs up?
Yo, bro, don't piece me up, bro. I surrender.
I'll pull that out. I'll stand up and I'll bring the chest over to Valroy and I'll kind of set it down next to him. I'll say, "You can have the boring stuff. I'll have this." And I'll pull out.
What the hell is that?
The handgun.
What the hell? What? Wait, hold on. How'd you get the chest open?
It was unlocked.
Son of a bitch, bro. God.
Bro.
Let me see that, bro. I'll let you see my glove, bro. Let me see that.
I'll kind of flip it and I'll hand it to you.
Is there a trigger?
Yes.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, it appears to be a strange adaptation of a dwarven handgun.
What the fuck is a handgun? Is it like
a
this?
magical crossbow with less steps.
Wait, is
Valroy, your father might have told you about stories of people.
My father told me stories about having handguns. No, actually, I think
he didn't necessarily have one, but he was a warrior, right?
Right, he was
a soldier.
He was a soldier. Yo, actually, you know what? I think I have a brief idea. My father, I think he mentioned something about it. They're they use gunpowder and they shoot projectiles via the weird metal contraptions. Yeah.
Yes, though this one is strange. It doesn't seem to have the normal mechanisms.
Yeah, I start looking at the crystal in the back.
All right.
Can I kind of distinguish anything?
Are you trying to discern what it would do?
Yeah, kind of if I have any understanding as to what this if it power it, what does it do? Yeah, mainly to see if it powers it or if that's the source of its.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, here we go. I don't even know if I'm. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright on Arcana. That's 11.
An 11.
Can I give him the hope action?
Oh. Advantage?
No, not at this point.
All right, cool.
Yes, looking at it, it definitely appears critical to the weapon's function, but you can't fully tell beyond that.
This is very interesting. This looks less threatening than the creepy glove that I have. I'll hand it back to you. But I'd be equally as cautious if I were you, making sure that you don't
actually
do anything crazy.
Actually, we'll use detect magic on it.
Oh, nice.
You could ask Solomon to look at it.
Solomon, take
unless you want to use your spell slot.
Solomon does it for free. Remember, Solomon can just look at it and be like.
I guess yeah. I mean, Solomon might find it interesting if he comes over. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, he looks it over. And he is able to confidently tell you that it is magical. The crystals in particular, very magical, and it's all evocation magic.
Nice.
Are you able to tell if the crystals would only be able to be used a certain number of times?
He's not able to discern that. No, that would require some full identification.
Only one way to find out.
Man just racks the slide, dude. He spins the barrel, dude.
Yeah, he
locks it in. Oh,
well.
Hold on,
Huh.
if you were trying to figure, dude, if you're figuring out what that is, I mean I gotta figure out what this is, and I pull the glove out of my pocket again.
Probably. Might give us some more information for what to go off of for this place.
Hold on, I'm gonna hold it out towards Bodo. You're a researcher. Why don't you put this glove on and find out what it does? Should I not do that?
He's looking through.
We're really required to protect these guys, right? There probably shouldn't be an crazy ancient artifact. Actually, have y'all seen this yet? And I'll like hold it over to them.
What is it?
I'm like sloshing through the junk. I'm gonna walk over to them. Here you go. This is it's Hado was saying it was an item that I guess came out of the orb that was spawning those the security guards or the sentries. I guess this like came off the thing when it blew up or died or whatever.
Yeah. Could have something to do with the automatons.
Yeah, Bodo, he's like, he hands it over to Raquel to look at as well. And after a second, I know some people back at the back in Rexentrum. They would absolutely be able to fully identify exactly what this is and what it potentially does. It is magical, right?
Solomon said it was, and I trust him.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to identify it like they are. I don't think either of us are able to.
Fortunately, my arcane abilities only go so far as well, my friend. I cannot tell you what that is. I could, however, tell you what it is after I put it on.
How much time is left, do you think? You just kind of mess around.
I'd say probably about half an hour to 45 minutes at this point.
Have you found anything that'd be worthy of taking with us? Any of the tombs?
We have found some, well, based on, I mean, I don't think that whoever wrote these uses the same dating system as us. But, so I'm not fully sure how old many of these are, but it's detailing many of just like the goings on and analysis of the forest, and we have found some tidbits on the myconids. And so I do believe we will want to continue to search through the rest of these tomes.
Has it given you any information that could be used for our present situation?
Much of it is that we have found currently is mostly just standard fare. There has been one snippet of like saying that the myconids have been having like an uptick of activity on the surface, but that's the only thing of note currently that we can tell.
No sources as to why.
We might be able to find that, but not yet.
We think that maybe the whoever's laboratory this is could also be researching whatever this is.
It is entirely possible.
I mean, this could have been their
if this does
attempt
belong to someone who lives within the city, then we could tell them that it's here, and maybe they could help us piece together this.
It's just strange that the golem mentions whoever owns it hasn't been here for a very long time.
Oh, that's a good point too, actually. You said how long was this going on?
What do you mean?
How long is the this like issue in the neighboring area of Gordon been going on?
A few years at this point. Its first signs has started a couple of years ago. But it's only started ramping up.
Recently. That's a good point, Hadad. This golem has been
Then
here
maybe
for a
this
very
could
long
be.
time.
But if this is, they're attempting to also look into this, and maybe they're just trying to move the laboratory closer, and the experiment went awry. I don't know. It's all strange. Not many answers.
How long have you been in the city of Gordon, Raquel?
We only arrived a few months ago when enough, I guess, enough money was able to be amassed to send us on this expedition.
Where are you from originally?
We're from a college in Rexentrum.
Oh. And from your time in Gordon, you've never. Have you heard of an individual named R. Gordon? Have you heard of an individual who runs the city, or is this familiar?
Well, the none of the no one in the government that runs the city goes by the last name of Gordon.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is like, yeah, this. I mean, the timeline would make sense. I wonder if this is like the founder, or maybe it was like a very old individual, who. You said the timeline, like the way that they're keeping time is not consistent with what we're like how we're experiencing right now. Like the time, that's what did you say? You said the timeline is not in the
No,
current way we express it,
it was. I think they're just measuring it differently.
measuring it differently.
Just probably a different starting point because I,
You
I
know,
haven't done the years in like like
uh,
what like the calendar would be, but like it's like you would use a different calendar. Like we're on the year 2000, 2024, whereas you see something and it's in
And like
like
China, it's like not. It's like
yeah,
some
maybe it's like
Chinese lunar calendar or some shit.
yeah, it's like a different calendar basically.
Okay. So yeah, I'm wondering if maybe this is like obviously that rock dude has been here forever. So I think that maybe this is like OG Gordon dude was investigating this, and then something happened to his super dope house, and he shoved it down here somehow.
hmm.
But I'm curious as to how this is relevant now, because it's almost like they're investigating, they're looking at these things, but it might be from super long ago.
Well, they might not have been investigating the Myconids in particular. There are chronicles of a wide variety of things, like that the Periton that we found. There's been detailings of maybe of like where they are, where Peritons do live within the wood, and many of the other creatures.
Right. So
So
there's like,
it seems they're just researching the wood itself.
so based off this immediate glance, we're thinking, at least what I'm getting the vibe is that we're obviously this is kind of more historical things. We're getting good information, but as the current problems right now, we're probably gonna have to stick around, huh?
Yeah, potentially.
I mean, unless you find a book, but it seems like a lot of this stuff's kind of dated. So not to say it's not useful, of course. It's all But not to say it's not useful, but I think that the current problem we're issuing right now, or we're experiencing right now, I think is kind of more relevant to us. So, but keep on
We
looking.
might be able to find more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the plan.
That is
And
the plan.
we will probably have to stay down here for an extended period of time to go through these.
Money. All right. So you know what that means, Hadhod? Has it been the short rest at this point?
Yeah, I'd
So do
say
you
it's
think?
been about short restoration.
I'm
Do you think
thinking.
we should investigate further?
I mean, I think if as long as our our boss here, right, Kel, our so gracious employer here is allowing us to go ahead and maybe venture further into the cave. We can take Buell. We can leave Solomon and the rock guy up there, and as long as you guys are comfortable down here, then I think we could keep investigating if that works.
Um,
Well, it's up to you. Do you want Buell here with you? Just to
we
work for
aren't
your
able to
sake?
communicate with the golem, so we can't. I
It's
mean,
true.
I'm not comfortable relying on him.
Do you want
to? If one of you are willing to stay with us, that would be.
Oh, Solomon's definitely willing.
All right.
Or we can leave.
He says, "Oh, my aching bones."
Honestly, yeah, Solomon probably would want to be looking through the tomes as well.
He'd be like, "Thank God,"
because he's supposed to be finding.
He's supposed to be doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's supposed to be finding things.
Finding what?
Yeah,
the source of the corruption.
What is he finding, metagamer? Okay. So, should we leave Buell as well? Should we leave 2 and me and Hadad just go out there? Since you don't feel comfortable with the stone face.
If you are comfortable with just the 2 of you.
Honestly, dude, there's not a better duo in the Gwarden region than Hadad and Balroy. I'm just telling you.
We also have Bertha.
And Bertha. That's true. So.
What about me? Buell, day 1, you found him first, and then you met Hadad.
Buell, listen, Buell. I'm talking about listen, bro. I'll pull off to the side now. I'll have to have a quick it's fine. No, I'm not talking about that. Like, we're obviously the OGs, but I need you to stay here because I can trust you, man. I can't trust Hadad to watch these dudes. Hadad falls asleep every 3 minutes. He's busy snacking on gubs.
I'm just staring at you.
Yeah, I'm over here talking like this. I'm like, bro, don't even trip, bro. The Hadad's. I need to keep an eye on that dude. He's kind of loopy. He's an old ass dwarf. Hey, nothing against you, my guy. Anyway, all right, Hadad, me and you, man, the best group.
I eat a fucking glowworm and I smile at you.
Yeah, what's up? All right, Hadad, me and you, we going up that rope and we gonna go investigate this cave a little bit more. I wink over to Buell.
Fair enough.
Buell's just
Someone's got to do it.
She's cracked chin, his cracked jawbone. It's creased into. I don't even know what it couldn't even crease into a smile because that's not even. It's the muscles that crease into a smile. He just looks blankly with the mask on his face towards me, and I'm just all right. Okay. So if we're all in consensus here,
we'll be here to. What the hell?
All right, well, hopefully we can.
We'll be here continuing our search.
Sounds good. What were you saying, Hadad?
Hopefully we can find something useful, a little more information from the tombs, and maybe we'll find something else.
Oh, speaking of which, where would you suggest that we go next? Because we have a couple locations that we could investigate. Do you think we should go anywhere in particular?
Well, there was the what appears to be like the mushroom colony off on the far side.
Yeah.
But that seems particularly dangerous. If this myconids that attacked us on the surface are the same ones that attacked us, or that are down here, it could be dangerous for you guys to go over there. But
you think those flumps are still nearby?
I guess I don't know. I don't know enough about flumps.
Well, alrighty then. Hey, good luck with your books. Solomon, have fun with your research as well. Buell, I'll miss you. No hard feelings. Got you. Alright. Hadad, up the rope. Let's get out of here, dude. Let's figure out what's going on down here.
Start climbing.
Alright, I'm going to start climbing behind him as we're going to make our way to the top of this inverted room. And we're gonna go ahead and make our way out of the entrance and out to the ledge that we entered into.
All right. You do notice several flumps floating around.
Several.
Yo, did I name these dudes? I don't know. I thought I did.
He was Bimbo and Jimbo.
No, because that then Gilbo, Bimbo, Jimbo, Limbo. Dimbo, all the
Wumbo.
Wumbo, dude. Anyway, were they hanging around the rock guy?
Yeah, they're kind of just kind of resting on the walls surrounding it. There's a couple floating out.
I'm gonna look at one.
Floating out in the distance.
I'm gonna look at one that's resting on the walls and think to him and say, "Hello, pal. Are you one of the flumps that we interacted with earlier?"
No.
Shit. Do you know where they might be? There's 2 of them.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna look over to another group. Are you the flumps that we were interacting with earlier?
No.
All right. I'm gonna get some good leads. Some good. Is there any other ones?
No.
All right. I looked at Hadhod.
No.
Those flumps are
I'll just
useless.
shrug. Did you end up looking through the chest or was closed now?
I didn't look through that. You literally said look through this chest. Oh, here's a gun. Check this out, dude. I was like, oh, dude, whatever.
What'd you do with the boots?
I mean,
they were still in the chest?
I guess were they dwarf size?
They looked like they could have fit you.
I kept them.
Nice. Good save.
Entirely possible.
Good save. Good save. Good save.
They cinched up the side. You could have
Save,
cinched them correctly.
I will put them in my bag. My boots are quite worn.
All right.
Custom baby seal leather boots.
Customs. Yeah, there you go, dude. That's what's up. Okay.
So where are we going?
Well, I was hoping that the flumps would kind of give us an indication. I was going to ask them if the myconids would actually be beneficial in our ability. Like, if we could just go over there and maybe have a chat with them. The flumps didn't seem to, like, the original flumpy wumphies, they seemed that they were not very, they didn't seem to want to talk to them very often. But I figured, I mean, I don't know. That's
well,
like,
the Viking is the ones that attacked us earlier, right?
Yeah, they attacked. There were several on the surface that attacked
I
you.
doubt they would change their ways randomly.
That's true.
I think we should just steer clear of them if we can.
So where else can we go then? We have like the stalagmites.
Yeah.
We could investigate and see if there's any other like exits or like places we can go around in this area.
Keep going through.
Yeah. So remind us, Nathan. What exactly? What are the areas we haven't been yet?
Yeah. So you came in from the bottom.
Yep.
The bottom, the bottom right of it, and so you're currently up on like the shelf, or on like that shelf that goes along a lot of the lower right portion of the cavern. So yeah, you started down here, you came up here. The thing is about here, and so you can continue right along the shelf over towards the stalagmites, where it ends about like halfway around the corner. And you could go back towards like the more jungly looking portion, as you were currently above the terraces.
Yes,
I think we should investigate the stalagmites. Seems to end maybe over there. We'll see if it's a dead end or not.
All right, let's get it. Let's head on over there.
All right, trying to roll survival to survive.
Can I roll stealth to stealth?
Roll survival to see if you survive.
Oh, dude.
I survived such hard.
I'd also like you to make perception checks
Both of us?
as you exit the chamber.
Okay.
Survival 23, perception.
Dang, dude! Don't worry about the perception, bro. I got that. 24.
Perception.
24 perception.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, little bro.
We fucking just start beaming with our eyes.
Dude, we start doing
taking SpongeBob with our eyeballs,
on
looking
the
at
map,
everything.
dude, on the map. Yeah, that's us right now.
So you can see on the far side, the cavern is very large, but it is not too large where you can't see details even from far away. And on the far side, towards unlike the open border where it's kind of flat and open between the the jungle area and what looks to be like the Myconid region, you can see a group of them walking. And I would like you, Valroy, to make a history check.
Ooh, nice. That's my strong suit.
Mm.
Oh, I'm rolling like I'm him tonight, dude. You said a history? That's a 20, dude.
20.
Hell yeah. Let me write this down. Okay.
So you see these Myconids all off on the far end, and they appear to be marching. They appear as if they are following some sort of like doctrine. And your father, as a soldier, you would know that, and you lived in the Dwendalian Empire, that this is a formation that the Dwendalian military uses when traversing or when traveling.
So it's like a familiar formation.
Yes.
Myconid group moving in a
Coincidence?
Information.
well in an empire like formation.
Yes.
What the? I'm not gonna do the old like. What the? Hold on. Hey, I might have inhaled. Dude, that cauldron. I might have actually got some of the drink in my mouth or something. Because if I'm not mistaken right now, I'm like kind of like pointing out.
What did you see?
Those Myconids are marching, right? Like, can you kind of see them? Like, you see like they're illuminated kind of by like the like the mushroom. You see that? You see? I'm like pointing.
Bioluminescence.
They're moving in like a formation that resembles how the Dwendalian Empire soldiers would like move, like in a formation that's similar to them.
Yeah, I think you're making that up.
What would I do if I lied? What would I gain if I lied right
Why
here?
would they be doing that?
I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck? You think I was out here just pranking your ass, dude? You just out here pranking?
Sometimes I don't know with you.
That's fair. You know what? That's
fair. What could mushroom possibly gain from human military formation?
Excellent question. Next question: who taught them military? Wait. No, who taught them? That makes no sense. We're out here in the outskirts, dude. We're on a journey to the outskirts, man. Name drop. There it is. How do you? I don't even know. That makes no. You know what? I know it's risky. I say we say fuck it though, and we go over to the Myconid colony and see what's popping over there. Cause I don't know about you, but that's some weird. That is some strange. I don't even know. Like that's the last thing I would have thought to see down here is some plant people walking in a formation that it resembles that of the Empire. And okay, a little bit of backstory here. I guess I should probably give myself a little bit of validity here. My dad was a soldier in the Dwendalian Empire. That's why I would know that. I guess it does from a blanket standpoint. It would sound kind of weird that I would just know that shit offhand. Yeah, my dad was in the army. So I'm familiar.
The only thing I could think of is maybe wizards, undead, laboratories, teleporting, Myconids, formations. They're trying to form some sort of army.
Oh, you mean like maybe someone's trying to like convert them into an army, maybe?
Or maybe they used some sort of magic that altered the plant life to create an army. Maybe the Myconids are off of like corpses. They were animating corpses. The mushrooms were animating.
Oh, that's right. I'm also super still confused by that fucking thing, and I'll point to the top of the ceiling where all the glowworms are just like congregating and falling into the ether. That is also still so weird. This place is weird.
Would I see that as something kind of normal-ish that I've seen underground before?
It resembles a lot more of like some sort of natural phenomena than many of the things that you've seen.
That's the only normal thing down here. They just do that.
Wait, what?
I'll put my hand out.
Actually, make a nature check. Hold on. Rewind. Make a nature check.
Redcon. No.
Rewind.
Redcon.
13 plus 2. That's a 15.
Okay, yeah, same idea.
Oh, nice.
It
Okay.
resembles something natural.
Woof, dude. Hey, your
like,
brain
no.
spiked, and then you're like, oh no, I got it.
It's hardly the weirdest thing. See down in subterranean dwellings.
Okay. Well, and you know,
I think you are right. I think based off of that information, maybe looking into maybe getting a closer observation, try and do our best to sneak up, maybe observe them closer.
yeah, there's just two of us.
Because you're right, something is strange about that.
Something's insanely strange about that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think the stalactites, there's probably not a whole lot going on over there. So I think that's, I mean, so like in the room, you said that there's like a dense, like kind of like jungle, like kind of vibrant kind of flora kind of area, and then there's the mycid kind of mushroom little area. So it's like two separate.
Yeah, it's almost like four corners, really. I mean, not quite even size, but yeah, like the top left corner, it would be like the myconids. Top right is like the stalagmites. Bottom right is like the terraces. Bottom left is the jungle.
Okay.
You have to go through the jungle to get to the Tyranids or whatever the fuck.
You could go either way around the pit.
The Tyranids? We got bigger problems here.
Should we make our way through the stalactites or the jungle to get to them?
I think. Well, you said that they're kind of making their way over to this to the jungle area, Nathan.
From the jungle area.
Oh, from the jungle area. So they're making their way
from the jungle.
They're coming from the jungle area. So maybe that's where like they're training, or maybe that's like where something else is going on.
I guess. Yeah, if we want to find out more about them, we probably should go to where they're coming from.
So should we go a long way and go to the jungle area?
Yes.
High five, come on. Nice, let's go.
Roll dexterity saving throw to see if how crispy.
Ooh. Dex check, baby.
Ooh.
You did saving throw? I have to see
Sure.
this. 12. No, 13.
21.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
baby.
Hadon saves it. It is a very crispy high five. Anyway.
It resounding. It's just like, dude, all China knows that we're here now because it's just resounding smack clappa across the entire. Anyway, all right, let's make our way. I say we should probably move somewhat quietly, somewhat stealthily, somewhat slowly, because the last thing we wanted to do is give away our position.
Very well.
Yeah.
I will roll stealth to proceed.
No shot, dude. Let's go. 15 plus stealth, which is probably gonna be 4. Wait. Oh.
16.
Yeah, 4 is 19.
Yep, for stealth.
For stealth, yeah.
Hadon.
15.
Okay. And I guess that'll
4 for
extend
stealth.
Bertha.
We love Bertha, bro.
Yeah.
Hell
So, alright, yeah, you guys are generally sneaking. How do you plan on getting to where you're trying to go?
I'm kind of thinking that we just make our way. I'm thinking we just
up
kind
high
of.
as long as far as we can.
Yeah, I think just kind of almost because can we take the ridge to go all the way back to where we kind of started and go towards the.
Yeah, it you can see from this angle now. You can see that it stops. Like the ridge that you're along, it stops a little bit into like being above the jungle area, but
it'll get us there though.
Yeah, it'll get you to the jungle.
Okay. Do you still got some rope, or should we?
I think I left most of mine, right?
Mine says hooded lantern and 50 feet hemp rope attached. I think I still got rope. I don't think I used mine.
I have.
Hadhod, you're the one who tossed it down, right? So is it still tied up?
The
Yes,
dwarf
because they're
fist,
still down there.
fucking...
They're still down there. That shit is locked
Oh, it's
in.
locked in, yeah.
I got lantern and digging equipment. That's what I
Okay.
got.
So you probably do still have your rope. Because you had brought a
I
rope
think
ladder.
last time I literally checked, I checked my inventory, but it's on the different portion of it, so I think I have it. All right, I got some rope. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaking. This is me sneaking, running,
All right.
sprinting, but in slow motion.
Screaming.
Are we there?
All right. Yeah. So you guys traverse back across, and it takes probably another like 10, 20 minutes to get all the way back around.
Yeah.
With going cautiously, but you end up towards the end of the shelf, just above the jungle now. And
so, like,
yeah.
as we get closer, can you describe a little more in detail, like, what we're looking at? Is it, like, trees are down here, or it's, like, dense, like,
All right.
like...
So, you've seen what the trees look like from the outside of the wood.
Yeah.
As you were entering the forest. And many of the trees, they mostly look like just smaller versions of those.
Oh. So
like
trees on the
most
ground.
most everything here looks like it would just be a smaller version of whatever plant it probably came from the surface, except for all of the mushrooms. There are scattered throughout is a similar variety of mushrooms as you saw in like the Myconid region, where it's just like a variety of fungi with like bulbs and flat tops and
Are they massive?
and stalks, and some of them are quite massive.
Okay, so it's not a jungle so much as it's like a forest down here. And you might have said that. I might have twisted what you were saying. Okay.
Okay, so it's like similar to the forest up top, just
down
less is down low. Intriguing.
What's the tallest tree that I can see, you think?
It's almost like tucked into the corner.
Or what's the height? Sorry, what's like the height of average?
Okay. It's probably about like 20 feet tall.
Okay.
20, 30 feet tall.
Does it come up close enough to where I can just jump onto a tree?
Yeah, there are a couple of them that do seem like you could jump onto it, but it's probably like 5 feet down until you start reaching the canopy from where you are.
So we could waste our time with this rope, or hear me out, we could just jump onto the tree.
You want to jump onto the tree?
I mean, it expedites our descent, wouldn't you say?
I think we should descend normally.
How's Bertha gonna descend? A rope.
So you can climb.
Alright.
Probably better than you.
Yeah, probably, actually. Yeah, let me go ahead and look for a quick little place for this here. I'm like holding the rope. Let me look for a little place ski to put this. I'm gonna go ahead and look for a nice, secure little like knot, or not knot, but like a protrusion, something that can just really give her hell and tie this bad boy around.
I'm gonna say, let me see that.
No, I got this. You have no confidence? Oh shit! All right. Oh, I'm feeling pretty arrested. Oh yeah, 15.
Are you rolling against each other?
Yeah.
You're just playing dice.
15. We're playing rollsies.
Yeah, rollies.
Dices.
Got a 15.
Alright. 15. That's a 13, I think.
Dude, you gotta be faster than that, head, huh? Jeez, you're falling asleep on me, old man.
Find and tie one of your flimsy knots.
I'm not so sure I should.
I'll hold out my hand.
You know what? How about this? I'll tie it and then you can inspect it. And then we'll go from there. Alright, I'm gonna go and look for an area that would be suitable for a knot for this rope.
Okay. You have to go like maybe a little bit back from the ledge you were peering over, but you do manage to find some, just like a solid, like basically a stalactite, or excuse me, stalagmite coming up from the bottom of, like just kind of peeking out
Hell,
below one of the, what the,
this guy's telling this, dude.
yeah, peeking out from
Okay.
the surface you're standing on.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna like start mumbling to myself as I'm like tying this knot.
All right.
Down and through.
Make a survival check.
Oh, okay. Shit. Oh. Hey. 6.
9.
6.
While he's fumbling the bag, I'm gonna do roll perception just to kind of look down into the jungle.
Okay.
Alright, bro. You don't say it like that, bro.
Too easy. 23.
Oh my
23. All right. Yeah, you're peering down, and you do notice a little bit of movement coming between some of the bushes, and you do see like a deer that's walking around.
gosh. What the hell?
Dear. This looks strange.
It does.
Oh shit.
Its hide looks in places spotted like some of those corrupted hides that you had seen at the tanner.
Does it look more
And as
so?
well, there are growths all spotted across a lot of its fur.
Okay. Like spores, mushrooms.
You can't quite tell from this distance, and it's rather dark below a lot of these
Sure.
trees.
Okay. I think it's good.
I'll say the wildlife's been infected down here.
I turn around. What do you mean?
Spotted a deer down there. It has the weird spots at the tanner. It has some sort of growths on it.
There's a deer down here? First of all, what?
Something's not right.
Wait, weren't you selling some hides like when you first showed up to Gordon?
Yes.
Nice. Check out this knot real quick, and you'll look at it, dude. It's just like 14 simple knots, just all wrapped around. And
Yeah, he did the bow tie shoelace knot
like 46
4 times.
Yeah, I literally yeah, there is no.
I'm just gonna.
Like now there's 6 feet of rope off the end that.
Alright, I'll just kind of pull on it and be like, yeah, it should work.
I'm not gonna lie. I might have forgotten the couple surefire knots that my father taught me when I was younger. So I mean, trust that as you will. You might want to do it again.
I'll start untying it.
Alright, ahead. Now you make a
I will tie
survival check.
a dwarven fist.
With advantage.
With advantage? No way.
With advantageous
He
advantage.
needs to know his knots. He's definitely gonna have advantage on this.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's
What?
good lore.
Is it just a straight roll or is it?
good
I said
RP.
advantage.
You,
Well, I
you
mean,
heard
like,
the man.
What's
Advantage.
it? What modifier is it? Nothing.
Oh, survival.
You heard the man. Advantage.
22.
Holy, this guy's got it.
22. You do it with your eyes closed.
I don't know, open
You
your
tie
eyes.
a beautiful. I don't even know, man. Some kind of good knot that's good for climbing.
Bertha stands up and starts climbing down the rope with it.
Yo,
Nice.
that looks much better
Tie
than mine.
a nice dwarven fist.
That's a good knot. That's much better than mine. Hopefully, I can recall some of my. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway,
Maybe I'll let you in on a little trade secret one of these days.
you know, I might actually enjoy that. But for now,
But for now,
oh, Joe Jinx, you owe me an ale. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the side with the rope. Oh shit!
He whips out the gat and guns you
Ah.
down in the streets like the degenerate you are. All right. Anyway,
We should be wary. The wildlife seems to be ill.
I'm like already kind of like down the rope.
Not sure if creatures that may not usually be aggressive would be now. Keep your eyes out. We'll start
Aye,
climbing down.
Are we at the bottom?
yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Oh shit. Whew. Bro, all right. Now we're at the bottom.
And the ground the ground here, it does slope down towards the pit as well.
Okay.
And you were at the top of it, so yeah, you're about like another. I think it was about like 20 feet below was the highest surface on pretty much the whole shelf,
Yeah,
like just
I think
below
so.
it. And so yeah, you are about you had to go about like 20 feet down.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead
and yeah, make another stealth check now that you're in a different terrain.
do different terrain, different game. Nice. I love that. 9.
Terrain games. God damn it.
The
20.
brain game.
20.
Yep, I got 20.
All right, good enough. Good enough. Hadhod shows you exactly where to step, Valroy,
Nice.
in order to be as quiet as possible as you begin to just go into
I got it.
the woods here.
I got it.
You give someone the help action for stealth.
No.
No.
But what are you guys trying to do?
We are down here. I want to be looking around. One, to just see if there's any freaks around here. To keep our eyes peeled so we don't have to, hopefully avoid them. But also, I want to see if I can find any of these myconids that are walking in formation. Or anything that's like audible, or anything that could lead us somewhere that could give us any sort of insight as to what might have been going on previously before.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would be doing.
So yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Let me go ahead and make that perception check. Okay. It's going to be a solid 16 for my perception.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for Hadhod.
I'm going to cast a fireball in the chat.
What about it?
Okay. Would you like to make a perception check alongside what Valroy's doing, or what would you like to be doing as well?
Yes, I'm going to keep a wary eye on. That's low. 10.
10. Okay. Valroy, you notice that within some of these, like the dense undergrowth within a lot of this that's underneath you, you do notice a bit of a trail. It's not super padded down like many of the trails through, just like the travel roads within the Empire, but it's noticeable enough that you get the idea that something is regularly travels through
Like a game
portions
trail.
of this.
A game trail. A little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm noticing. I kind of see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How to look? You see that?
What is it?
Do you not see that? You're like a woodsman. You can't see the obvious game trail right there.
I'm busy looking around for mutant bears, you freak.
Okay. Well, good. Yeah. Okay. There's a beaten kind of game trail, and I'll gesture over towards it. And it looks like that's a good lead, at least for where we are right now.
We don't have much to go off of, so I don't see why not.
All right. Let's move.
All right. You follow along this game trail, and as you are trying your best to be unseen. You're looking around and noticing that there is an obvious, a significant increase in just like the fungi growing off of everything and underneath everything. And like on the trees and out of the ground and on any sort of like carcasses that you can see. Like you do notice that there's like a small pile of bones off to the side of one of the trails.
Hmm.
And you can see like pockmarks of like purple on the bones.
Interesting.
What bones are they? Like, what kind of bones are they? Like, are they humanoid?
They look like small game, maybe like a
okay.
rabbit or something.
Not like a musk ox.
No, it's not like a giant
A
giant owlbear skull.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like just like okay.
But yeah, you follow it along, and you continue, and it's bringing you ever closer towards the Myconids.
As we like, we go a little farther down the way, but I'll be like, Hadhod, I kind of like stop. Do you think we should grab some of those bones for the researchers?
No.
No. Oh.
I don't think we should mess around with it too much.
Okay.
Not sure if it's contagious or not.
That's a good
I
point.
don't know what's brewing up down here.
Yo, I could always go ahead and put this glove on and pick it up. No? Oh, he's got the gun. I'll take the glove off. Oh my gosh.
No, I think they're gathering the information they can. I don't know how much. I think we should avoid whatever it is. It's obviously infecting something.
It's true.
We wouldn't want to catch anything weird.
Catch the scrotal itch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's.
Scrotal decay.
Yeah, that's a classic one that people who get lost in the woods catch in the Empire.
The scrotal decay.
That's how they go down.
It really could just be, it really could be anyone, man. It can happen to you. Happen to your loved one.
Yeah, if your loved one has been diagnosed with the scrotal itch.
See, you're near the local herbalist.
You might be entitled to compensation.
You might be entitled to compensation by the
financial compensation.
By the wizard that's causing this issue.
Anyway, we proceed.
We go.
All right. You continue on. And occasionally, you do notice that along this trail, it kind of splits off towards the wall of the cave. But you are more within the denser part of it, and so you're not quite able to see all the way to the cave wall. But you have seen the occasional path going towards the wall.
Okay. What are you thinking, Galway?
So you remember when we, like, they initially came, like, to that camp or that we found, and they had all started like animating and fighting us, all the Myconids and the bodies and stuff. I wonder if maybe there might be like tunnels that they're taking from here up to the surface. And I'll kind of gesture to the other beaten paths going towards kind of the wall.
Well, considering all this is down here in cave systems, I mean, yeah, it seems to have multiple entries. I think it's
you came down one.
Probable. There's more than one way down here.
Right, but like, yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about.
Well, you mean the animals that are around the realm are coming from here?
Maybe it could be a multitude of things. I mean, the one that the path we came down here was pretty precarious. So maybe I'm thinking that these other couple paths might lead to maybe a more accessible, like tunnel or something. But I say we keep pushing along and see if we can find what's going down.
Like wildlife wanders down here is infected and leaves.
I don't know. Or maybe it was
Like,
like
it's a possibility.
born down here, or like brought down here and then mutated.
I don't think there's enough down here. I don't think there's enough down here to create a whole population. It could just be that they're going up and infecting others, the species.
Yeah. Who knows? It's also gonna just down here too, because I mean, there are pools of water. There are the.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
All right. As you continue, you come upon what seems to be a particularly large tree, and it's in a little, almost a little bit of a clearing. And before you reach that little bit of a clearing, you're peering out, and you can see a number of creatures resting at the base of the tree. As best you can tell, they just appear to be almost like lounging, just laying on the ground. You see a deer, you see a wolf, and you see a couple other just like small furry creatures laying around it.
I'm gonna go lean up against a tree and hide behind a tree for cover.
And this tree, it resembles what the researchers were initially looking for, what their lead was on one of the corrupted trees.
How much different does it look than a normal tree? What makes it stand out as corrupted?
There are parts of the tree that just are split open, like there's like it might have just been like almost swelling, and parts of the bark break open because it can't quite contain all of it within, and you can see like strange like brownish purple ooze coming out of many of these breaks.
So very apparent.
Yes, and as well, the wood within it doesn't like match any sort of like pattern that any other wood that you've seen wood has.
I'm gonna proceed up to the tree line.
It almost doesn't look like wood necessarily, but it still resembles a tree.
Like the exterior or the interior that's cracked open doesn't look like wood.
Like yeah, you can like yeah, seeing past the bark, you're able to tell that like what makes up the tree isn't quite wood anymore.
Okay, and just to be on understanding, is it like still dimly lit in here because of the big like central kind of illuminatory glowworm pile?
That as well, yeah, it's already not super like brightly lit. It's still lit relatively well, but you're also within the forested area.
So
that
my human eyes having adjusted to the darker is giving me a little bit of a benefit, but it's still pretty hard for me to see, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, I'm gonna proceed up to like the edge of the tree line. Use my wild cloak to roll stealth.
Okay. You're just gonna hunker down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm like 4 or 5 trees behind him. I'll like have dived off to the side, and then he can do his thing.
What would that be?
100.
I gave you the rules for the cloak, right?
Yeah. A 31.
Holy.
Yeah, nothing can tell you there,
dude.
I disappear.
I'm
Never
like,
see me again.
I'm like hat hot.
All right, now battle after the rest of the campaign.
All right.
Time
yeah,
to
he
solo.
disappears back into the woods.
This man
he descends down into the ground.
This man exits stage left.
Okay.
Stage
how
middle.
How far are you from me, Valro?
I'm like 3 or 4 trees back from the opening of the clearing.
Okay. I want to observe the animals. I want to look for strange movement patterns. See if wait for any of them to like move.
You notice that many of like they're all just kind of laying there. Lots of them, and you can see that they are in varying stages of like that corruption that you're able to see. Some of them almost have none. Some of them have what seems like strange, like purplish, like almost vines growing out and around them, and all of them appear like just laying down. They have their heads just next to where the ooze would be spilling out.
They're like drinking the ooze.
You can't see them actively drinking anything. No.
Do they seem trapped where they are?
They
Should I roll
seem.
perception?
Well, I mean, aside from the amount of them and just the variety of them, like there's wolves
Yeah.
here as well as deer,
Yeah.
rabbits, and yeah.
Do you see any mushrooms around?
I mean, there are many mushrooms around. Yeah,
Mushroom men.
there are no mushroom men
Corpses.
around. No,
Human corpses near the tree.
none that you can see.
Hmm. Roll perception one more time. I want to see if do I see any wowzers? Do I see any what did I get? Perception.
Hey, I didn't tell you to roll perception.
Hey,
I said I'm going to roll
forbidden
perception.
rule.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to.
Forbidden rule. Forbidden.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
roll
All
perception.
right, all right.
Oh.
Hater. All right, I'm gonna roll perception to see if like I could actively see like if something like what is coming out of the tree to like corrupt. That makes sense. Like if something's like oozing, there's like spores, there's like some weird energy. I can
We
detect
see
it.
the oozing.
Yeah, there is
You're
the
oozing.
oozing. So I what?
Didn't know. To that.
Well, I guess you do have. I mean, I don't know what else you would be looking for. Is really my thing.
I guess okay. So you said the ooze seems to be what's connected.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Um. Pull back from the tree line towards Valroy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like hitting myself with the glove.
Fine. What are you doing?
What? Oh, you're back. What's up? I'll shove it in my bag. Nothing.
This is not normal.
Okay.
There's all sorts of different types of creatures just sitting amongst themselves, just next to the tree in the ooze or whatever. And it seems to be that's what's corrupting them.
Yeah, I will say they almost look catatonic, like just
That they're not moving.
Yeah, they're just kind of laying on the ground, not moving at all.
They don't seem to be moving. I don't know if the life force is being drained out of them or what.
So you said different. So you said different kinds. Like, what do you mean? Like, what kinds?
There's wolves and deer 10 feet from each other just sitting there.
Dude, that's weird. Well, obviously we must investigate further. Gotta make sure we get to the bottom of this. Also, that weird book that you had that you retrieved, I think at the camp, right? That was kind of guiding us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that this tree? Did we find it? Was it down here?
I was looking earlier and it still seemed to pull towards the surface.
Oh, so it didn't. It's not. I mean, look at that tree though. It looks all fucked up, man.
I'm gonna pull the tomb out.
You do,
And,
yeah. You do realize that you were trying to find the same tree that you had been described before.
So
it was pointing you at a particular tree.
So I'm gonna pull the book back out. I'm gonna see if I can find source of corruption.
Oh.
I'd say make a make a nature
I'm gonna,
check.
Make a naked check.
yeah, I'm gonna see if anything in the book alludes to something corrupted. Does that work?
Um,
'Cause it
well,
seems to be
yeah, what
records
check?
of like nature, right?
Yeah.
So like, would there be anything in the book that is alluding to something is wrong?
So you did find a section in it that kind of details something similar to what the researchers had described, and,
Okay,
and looking over what that looking over that entry, yeah, looking over that entry, you can tell many similarities with the tree in front of you, but none of all of the discoloration. It is normally supposed to be more of like a healthier
okay.
color.
Well, does this tomb appear to be like observations from the group that was like writing in it, or does it seem to be like a pre-written book? Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
is it like
it
a journal, or
it
is it
seems more like handmade and personalized with
as
like
in like
writings on the side and observations. Yeah, you can surmise that it probably belonged to some sort of druid that was chronicling many of the
okay, but nothing's leading to like
things within the forest.
observations of corruption?
No.
Interesting. Well, almost they didn't make it as far as we did, so
Go
I'm
team.
assuming that's why. Should I still roll nature?
Gold team
No.
rules. Man, this guy loves them dice, bro. He loves rolling them
I
dice.
think I think
He's a gambler at heart.
I don't know how much more information this tomb can give us, considering the owners didn't make it as far as we did. Seems to be observations. Um, could offer useful insight if they made it down here.
I thought you were like communing with it, or was that something else?
Well, there is magic to be able to find many of the
I mean,
plants within
it's
it.
not it's magical, but it seems to be kind of like leafing through the pages. Seems to be limited to what's available, the text in here,
Hmm.
and
Interesting.
nothing on corruption or anything.
Well, I think we might have found it. I think that this is it. I think this is what the researchers have been looking for in terms of like understanding what this corruption is, because that tree looks pretty corrupted, and those
Citizen.
those animals, I don't know. They obviously also look corrupted, but you said they haven't been moving.
She's laying out there.
I think we should get closer.
Where's you guys' passive perception?
That's never a good sign. 15 though. 15. That's pretty all right.
You do hear some rustling
18.
Oh, nice.
off on the far side of the tree. Yeah, you've been coming up from like, yeah, I guess. So here's the thing. Here's where you came in. Yeah, here's where you came in. You came back around, and you're in like the jungle area up towards the Myconids up here. So you're coming in here. The tree's about like right here, and on the far side of it, you can hear a group of creatures coming through. Not necessarily being too discreet.
They don't move. I'll re-roll my check.
Can I do that too?
No. I mean,
only
I don't know why you're. I don't know why you're rolling it again.
Bro, A, stop rolling unprompted.
You moved again. So the previous one doesn't stand. So roll it without your cloak.
Well, I moved and then I'm stopping, and I say don't move, and I go, and I press crouch.
Okay, sure. All right, yeah, fine. Roll stealth, both of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Oh no, only 23.
Ooh. 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 Oh no.
Gamer moment.
22.
All right.
Damn. He hides behind this suspicious rock.
You can see, peering just slightly above, the
Who's
underbrush, you can see a bunch of myconids walking in file. And they come into the clearing and off on another path away from this tree towards the cavern wall.
Towards the cavern wall.
And yeah, and as they're passing by, one of the deer just springs up very quickly and just scampers off. And this one looked extremely afflicted.
Just runs off.
Yeah.
Are we both like kind of like looking at this happening?
Yeah, you're both like peering out from wherever you're hiding.
Yeah, I'm behind like a tree. I'm like looking. I'm like, it's like hard for me to tell. I'm like squinting. I'm like, but I can like hear the movement. I can kind of see him. Would you say it's dimly lit or like dark? Well, I guess there's a clearing, so would it be dimly lit in the clearing then?
I would say it. Yeah, like probably like full moon in the clearing.
Okay.
And then it's dimly lit underneath the canopy.
Gotcha. So I can kind of see this pretty well for the most part.
Yeah,
But
generally.
it's a little like I can see as well as I'd be able to see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait till Hadow's ready.
Alright, what's up?
All right.
What's up?
No, we just witnessed some crazy shit. Did you hear it or?
No, sorry, my bad.
Okay, what'd you last hear?
The deer got up.
Okay, so basically, yeah.
Yeah. So like a formation of myconids came by, spooked a deer, and went towards the cave wall. Do we want to trail them?
Was the deer like heavily corrupted or less corrupted?
It was extremely afflicted, yeah.
It's weird why it would come back here. I think we should follow them.
Let's do it. That's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's slowly get up. I'm gonna resheath my sword as it was half drawn.
All right. You go ahead and maintain your stealth checks as you continue on.
Yeah, we're gonna.
There you go.
Are they going like quick, or are they just like walking?
They were just going at like a steady pace.
Okay, so let's follow them. So we were going to trail, kind of listening to where their shuffling is. We're gonna kind of follow. I would say like, what do you think? Like 60 feet, 70 feet back, 100 feet back.
Probably like 50 feet.
50 feet. Alright. We're doing
Is that a stealthy distance?
a stealthy distance. Are we able to catch up
50
going as
feet's
slow?
pretty far. No. Yeah.
50 feet's not that far, actually.
If
You're 75 feet.
yeah,
100
I'd say you're able to maintain a sizable way back.
Yeah, a distance. Good distance.
See him, but not get too close.
Okay, yeah, like within earshot, basically.
Okay.
Whatever gives me an in-game advantage.
Okay.
Whatever gives me an in-game disadvantage.
You're wearing plate mail.
You're wearing the Loudner device. It's just cans.
Bro's gonna accidentally negligent discharge his service pistol.
Wow. I turned. Valroy's reaching for my service pistol.
With his mage hand, he's just
with my gloved hand that I put the glove on. Yeah.
With his Glock hand.
All right. Okay. So as we get closer, I'm just looking for like how many there are, what they're doing, why are they so weird, what is happening in this place.
You were able to ID 6 of them in the file.
In a file.
Yeah, when they were going through the clearing, you were able to clearly identify 6 of them.
Six?
6 myconids.
Are they dancing in formation?
They're not dancing. They are walking.
Does it appear to be a formation, or they just single file?
They appear practiced.
Do they have any
Do they,
weapons?
what are they? Yeah, are they like
They
what
do not.
unit? Okay. Do their movements appear humanoid?
Myconids. I mean, they're shaped like
Mechanids are human,
humanoids.
but do
I
they
don't.
seem
I
like
don't think.
strange? They seem like strangely humanoid.
This is a
Let's
good
see.
question.
Are they classified as humans?
Kind of like what you were saying, where they were like animating. They were animating with those people before, so you kind of think about like that kind of like, are they almost like, or are they just like full plant, full problem?
Why not?
Yeah, like strange,
Do
like
we not have them
choppy
marked?
movements, or like it's like normal
Oh, here we go.
human movements, like GTA
I don't
NPC
quite.
movements.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
GTA
they are
NPCs are
considered plants.
the
Um,
the worst.
they don't move with like they move like they as strange as a plant man would be like
Like
they
this.
don't quite move. Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
But yeah, they're not like yeah. I don't know. I don't know
Hard to
how else to describe it.
hard to distinguish.
Yeah, it's more stilted.
Oh, okay, kind of like man
Mm,
on stilts.
That's not what that means.
mm,
Gotcha.
yeah, this.
Okay.
He said, "Yeah." It is. So,
Okay.
where?
Yeah, we're just
How?
gonna
Yeah,
continue to
we're just following them. Where are they going?
Okay. Yeah, you continue on, and you eventually you hear them not rustling
Thanks, Corey.
um through the underbrush anymore. Um, and you can almost hear like branches and leaves swaying a bit.
like not from them.
You can't quite identify them anymore, but you can see the cave wall
Oh,
off in front.
Okay, so we're reaching
Yeah,
the edge of the cave.
yeah, you're reaching the edge of the cave, and you can hear on like one of the outermost trees, you can hear branches and leaves swishing and swaying.
Okay. Then can we proceed at another stealth pace? Do we reroll or no?
Um,
Just like a
I'd say if you
probably
if you change your method of movement,
probably
make a
slower
new
because we
one.
have to pick our way through the brush like they are.
Sure. Go ahead and reroll stealth.
oh gosh, this guy wants us to get caught, bro.
I'm getting caught. You're getting caught.
You're right.
21.
Excuse me, 12.
Bro's caught. Bro's gonna be coming to your need.
Okay. You guys continue on.
Hurry.
Where exactly are you trying to go? You can
So we can't really see them, but we can hear some sort of audio noise as to like where
Yeah.
they kind of were. As
Yeah.
as a rustling of what you said. There's of like the
Branches.
brush of like the trees.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna like as soon as I can when I see them and I hear that I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna look at Hadhod and see what he's doing as he gets up away from his computer to get a little snack.
Let's say, I think they're making their way towards some sort of cave in the wall.
Oh,
Some sort of exit.
wait, they're probably
Some sort of.
you thinking that they're going up to get to the leg to get to like a cave? Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I mean they're nearing the edge of the cavern.
I say we kind of cut and we go to the wall and we follow the wall along and see if we don't go straight towards them. Go follow the wall along and see if we can indicate any sort of tunnels that they'd be taking or anything like that.
I'll nod and start making my way towards the wall.
Okay. You manage to reach the wall, still laying low, being quiet. Make a perception check.
Yes, Captain. Yes, Capitan. I don't even know why I
Ooh,
choose.
Nelly, 27.
Perception is gonna be a 16, brother.
Good
I got
enough.
perceive. I got rolled a 19.
Purse.
Gamer like me. Can I just X-ray through the cave?
Yeah, you wall hack. You put on go and change your Minecraft texture pack
Honestly.
to your X-ray texture
Do
pack.
I see any diamonds in there?
You
There are
see
so many
Ike.
diamonds.
You see Ike, dude, in the
Yeah.
walls, bro.
He's looking at me,
Dude,
ready
he's
to see.
down here, dude.
He's standing behind the pickaxe, ready to see if I can mine through.
Yeah, he's ready to clap yo shit, bro, for his own diamonds.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, so
you know how
you
to
go
do
off
that?
to you go off to the side,
That's it.
and as you peer back to where you roughly heard where roughly where they last were, and you're peering up, you can see that one of the trees, there's a set of thick branches that like goes off, like it grew in towards the cavern wall, and then it couldn't grow any further, and it just continued veering off. But at the base of that, or no, towards the end of it, you can see a dark recess within the cavern wall next to that set of branches.
But kind of hidden or no?
I mean, not hidden, it's just not super visible.
Okay. There is a cave.
You know, we're pretty damn good at what we do.
See if that holds up.
What?
I'll start making my way towards the cavern entrance.
Wait, we know where it goes. Why would we go any further?
What else are we? How else are we going to observe them?
Oh, we're gonna keep following them? I was thinking we could maybe make our way back to the tree.
What would the tree offer us besides corruption, death, testicular decay?
Not testicular itch, dude. Hold on. Well, I'm thinking maybe if we get if we can get a sample of maybe the ooze and bring it back to the researchers. That's probably something. And maybe get some bark. Maybe get some things off of it.
And then proceeding as a whole group. They said they want to spend a long time down here. It's been 2 hours.
Yes, but I'm also not trying to have to come back to this whack ass forest over here if we don't have to. Listen. Now that we're kind of out here by ourselves, right? It's two humanoid homies out here speaking candidly to one another. This place fucking sucks. All right, and I'm getting a little creeped out down here. Listen, I know I'm a very stoic, valiant, aura emitting individual, but this place sucks. And I think that we should get as much stuff as we can ahead of time. Sorry, I swallowed my own spit. I think we should get as much stuff as we can and head back to Gordon. And maybe do a little bit like a R&R, and maybe do a little bit of a reset, dude. Because we've been out here for quite a few days. And I'm not necessarily built for the outdoors, per se. This is like my first ever kind of like big boy camping trip, you see. So, this all being said,
But if the evidence down here is pointing towards the Gordon wizard meddling in affairs, do you think showing up with evidence and some sort of corruption could lead to our demise?
listen, we get the money and then we go from there. We still haven't been paid for this shit. We've been out here for like 4 days. What I'm trying to say is I think that these researchers, they're very tunnel vision. They're like this.
Oh yeah, I don't think they know what they're looking. I mean, obviously, but I don't think they're quite sure what they're looking for.
They're like this, dude. They're like this, and like not to say that they're playing with our lives, but like we're the projection detail. We do an excellent job at that, obviously, but I think there needs to be a certain point where we get out of here and we kind of figure out, okay, what are we gonna do? Because toting them around is kind of stressful. It can be a lot. And I think the farther we tote them along down here, like if we were to bring them to this weird clearing, I mean, who's this like, dude? One of these weird bears could have mauled one of them and killed them. You know, I think the danger's increasing. So I think we gotta like kind of be proactive here. Grab some samples, head back, show them, tell them what we saw, and then maybe at least from there make a new game plan.
There's some sense in that.
Or at the very
depends on what happens though when we enter that clearing.
That's true.
You need to be careful not to run into another patrol.
That's why I was kind of thinking you could go out there and do it. You're a lot stealthier.
Oh, yeah?
Than I am. Yeah, you're a lot stealthier than
That
I
what
am.
you thinking?
That's
That's what you think. Oh, so that's where you're going with this.
That's what I was. You know, you're a lot stealthier than I am. I mean, I'll go. I know a coward. Valroy is not a coward. I'll never. If you even utter those words in my presence, I'll use this shitty glove and I'll smack you across the face with it. But. Obviously, there's times to be rational, and there's times to let people do what they're good at doing. And I think this is one of those times.
I guess.
I got your cover, though.
We could always just see. I mean, it's not like you're miles ahead. We could always just see what they've discovered.
What? See what the researchers have discovered?
I mean, they could have very important information that would be important before we had proceed.
Yeah. I agree as well. They could have like literally covered this whole thing and we could be out here just risking our lives for no fucking reason.
Okay.
But
I think that's a good idea.
But I think we should get some samples. I do. I think that if we do that, that might like just appease them enough to finally pay our asses and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Also, I appreciate you. And for sacrificing your life to get these samples. I'll let them know. I'll tell your tale if you go out there and die, alright?
I just gotta shake my head and I'll start making my way towards the clearing.
Hey, let me get that gun. I got you covered, bro. Let me get that. Hold on, dude. Hold on. Let me get that service weapon, dude. Let me get that pistol.
Okay, I'll head to the edge.
No?
I'll just observe for a short set.
No?
I'm out of time. No, fucker.
Come on, dude. Hot.
That shit get tucked.
Alright, let me see your crossbow at least.
No, I'm taking it with me.
If like all of a sudden
I guess yeah. I'll take a crossbow.
Yo, I'm just gonna fold it. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Thanks. I'm gonna grab it from you.
It is loaded.
Yo, can I get a couple extra bolts or?
What else would you like?
Can I get that gun?
Oh, like 3 bolts and I'll hand them to you.
I don't understand what the issue
Do you even know how to load that?
I'm gonna find out. My dad kind of showed me a couple times. All right, I'm
You
like.
went to the range.
Point that away from me.
I'm gonna sprawl.
No, well, I'm gonna go out into the clearing.
Oh, you don't want me to point this at you? My bad.
You guys traversed your way back to the clearing.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of go back to where I feel like we kind of like were initially, on the opposite side of where those freaks came in from, and I'm just gonna be on like kind of the last tree into the clearing. I'm gonna prop myself up on the prone. I'm gonna have myself kind of locked and rocked, ready to go, dude. Got myself some cover. I'm gonna go ahead and right before Hadhod leaves, I'm gonna kind of grab his leg and look up at him and be like, "Yo, you got this." I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna head out there.
You feel a little tingly. You feel a little tingly as the words come out of my mouth.
So that's what
It's like the third bardic inspiration in this campaign.
You have 3 uses of bardic inspiration. Oh, sorry. It would be a D6, and because I'm a College of Valor, literally anything. Yep.
Nice. Because normal bards is only like skill checks.
Yeah, it's like skill checks, but you can use it for AC. You can use it for damage.
AC.
Yeah, you can use it as a defense. When the creature is hit by an attack roll, that creature can use its reaction to roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled to its AC against that attack.
That's crazy word.
And then
is that before the enemy roll or after?
It says when the creature is hit by an attack roll,
okay.
that creature can use its And then real quick, also, yeah, it's once the next hour. With the next hour, the creature fails a D20 test. The creature can roll that die and add a number rolled to the D20, potentially turn the failure into success. Technically, by that verbiage, I guess like you would know that you fail, but that's up to you. Nick.
Yeah.
So
no, yeah, that makes sense.
So that's up to you, my boy.
My head out there.
All right. You are attempting to move, and what do you plan on collecting it in?
His boot, the new boots that you got.
Wow. I'm going to. I think I kept one of the blood salt vials
Okay.
because we had like multiple. I think I drank one, kept it.
Yeah.
The vial.
That makes sense.
Vial, full of bile.
A vial that you put bile back into.
I'm just gonna. Hey,
all right.
Good luck, bro.
And I kind of just carefully step out into the glade. And
All
make my
right.
way towards the tree of corruption.
Roll
tree.
your stealth.
Dude, this is not the time to mess it up, bro.
You're right. 25.
Nice.
24. Actually, sorry. My bad. Misspoke.
24, dude. You're cooked.
All right.
You're cooked. Chat, is he cooked?
You cautiously sneak into the clearing and stepping carefully between and over many of the creatures just laying there. And now that you're a lot closer,
They're moving at all?
their eyes are open. And you notice that some of them are following you, and yet they don't move.
Oh, the eyes.
Yeah, their eyes. As you continue on, and you manage to collect your sample.
Oh, yeah, I kind of stoop down. Ooh. Does it appear very acidic? Be careful not to get any on me.
Well, if you're putting it in glass, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, be careful
but-
not to get any on me.
No, you don't notice any bubbling or anything, like any sort of reaction from collecting it.
Hmm.
And is there anything else besides collecting that you want to do?
Not a mini game, but there's also board game instant.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm gonna
Who said
approach the tree. I'll look around. I'm gonna roll perception. Just gonna keep
What are
an
you
eye
looking
around the glade. Enemy movement.
Bogeys? This guy's looking for bogeys.
He's looking for the Viet Cong.
Dude, yeah, he's looking for the big guy in the trees.
looking for the 27. Too easy.
Okay. Yeah, you're peering around, just maintaining situational awareness.
Yeah,
And
so I kind of look
thankfully-
back. I'm kind of like, yeah. As I go approach, I'm gonna look back at the creatures. They're
Mhm.
fucking looking at me.
The ones like immediately around your feet are.
How many creatures are there?
I mean, now that you're out here and actually looking around, you see there was some hidden behind some of the other ones. There's probably a good like 40 or 50.
Shit.
All kinds
They're
of.
all looking at me. I have.
They're not
100
all
big
looking
guys.
at you, but they're all just laying there.
In
this
bro,
goop.
I sent this dude
That's
to die.
All in varying stages of
Distress.
of growth,
Oh.
of affliction, or whatever you want to call
Boy,
it.
what the hell, boy? I'm gonna go up to the tree. Say, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna pull out my dagger. I'm muttering myself. It's a terrible idea. And I'm going to attempt to carve a piece out.
You're gonna carve your initials into it.
Yeah.
Yo, hat
I'm
on,
gonna
what's
put-
your
God
name?
was here.
I'm gonna put V plus H hard.
Yeah, real.
And then you lick the blade. All right. Yeah, you
Then I'll just shove my head in there.
pry off
No,
a piece of the
I
bark.
guess is there like a piece that looks like it's kind of already like
Oh yeah, around the
It was like
areas where the
splitting.
trees split off, there are pieces that look like you can
Yeah.
just rip them off.
I'm gonna try and get one of the pieces that you said doesn't look like a tree anymore.
That's not quite the bark. That's like the actual, like, what would you even call it? The actual wood of the tree.
Oh, okay. Well, like if
And
it's
if you want to
split,
pry off a piece of that,
well, if the tree's like split, wouldn't there be like a branch that has like wood inside it and bark?
well, it's like split open, and so it's like basically you got it like this. Here's all the wood. It's nice and healthy, and then it just kind of split open, and then this just allows the interior to seep the ooze.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a sample that has both. Can I do that?
Sure, yeah. You managed to just wedge your knife in a little bit, get a bit free, pry it off, and you now have what seems like a workable sample.
Yeah, I'll put that in a bag.
And you wrap it in some sort of like leather pouch that you got. I'm sure you got various ones of those.
I have various pouches.
Various pouches and vials. And then what?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around.
Okay.
And start leaving.
All right. Yeah, you carefully
Oh.
traverse your way back over across all of these
Whoa.
creatures. And it's not 40 and 50 around you, it's like in the clearing. There's
Okay.
like a total of like 40 or 50, which is still a lot, but like
What's the largest creature?
probably like a older buck.
Bear?
No, there's no bears down here.
Yeah, a little double 17.
What do you roll for?
He just loves to roll,
being
man.
alive.
This man just loves to fucking roll, bro.
I'm rolling to be alive.
This man rolling survival to actually live.
Yeah, roll a life saving throw.
Yeah, 34.
All right, you're alive. All right,
Alright,
you make
yeah,
your
so
way
I'm just
back
gonna start
out.
making my way, get through, looking at the creatures, kind of in disgust.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna proceed back through Valor.
All right. Okay, you managed to make it on all the way back out of the clearing into.
Yo, nice, dude.
Nothing weird's happening.
No.
I don't believe you.
Dude.
Why not?
Good shit. You made it back, man. I thought for sure you were gonna get fucked up. Oh no, I mean, I had all the confidence in you for 100. Yeah, no, you got that. Here's your crossbow back.
Very eerie out
Might
there.
be a little sweaty. Sorry.
Probably like 50 of those creatures out there.
50? Damn, dude. You're
Spread all out there.
You're one brave dwarf. This will reflect in your tales that I tell of you.
Let's just keep moving.
Well, I agree. I'm gonna go and stand up. Do you want to head? Do you think we should head back now to the researchers? I think we kind of got what we.
I mean, yeah,
We have a good.
that was the idea, right?
Yeah, let's roll. Let's get out of here. We're gonna head back, kind of towards just like the path we came, heading back
Okay.
towards the wall, towards our rope, and make our way ultimately back to the inverted room.
All right. I'd like you both to roll stealth again.
Okay. Here it is, dude. This is where it all goes downhill. Yep. 10.
See what Hadhod gets.
Am I rolling?
Yeah, rolling stealth.
I have 2 pre-17s.
What?
Ooh, we 16 plus stealth. 21. Probably rolling
Alright.
actually.
Your ass keeps getting saved, Valroy.
Yeah.
Goofy ass.
Alright. Hadhod, yeah, you lead the way again and manage to correct Valroy and any wrong moves you might have made along the
No,
path.
I know how to.
Almost
Dude, I know how to.
He
I
almost
run right
puts
into a
his,
tree.
he almost puts his foot in a bear trap.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
To the Tom and Jerry youch.
Yeah.
All right.
And
This guy runs into a ranch. I walk right underneath because I'm shorter.
Smacks me around the bit. Yeah. Damn. Could have worn.
Actually, I
right.
reach up and I bend it and then fucking hit him.
This cracks across my nog, dude.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna make our way back. Do I need to roll survival to make our way back? Well, I guess we have the game trail, right?
Yeah,
Way back to the
you
rope.
continue back along the trail. Yeah. Roll a perception check actually.
I am perceiving.
Had hod
At
specifically.
20, let's go.
Dude,
All right.
I get
nice.
28.
You managed to
See through everything.
entirely accurately continue along the previously walked trail.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm definitely like looking around though. Kind of spooked.
Are you peering perhaps?
I'm peering around.
My peepers are
At
peering.
one point,
I'm peering for peerless patrons.
you peer and you see some perilous patrons. No, yeah,
I see peerless patrons as peepers.
with your peepers, yeah.
Peeping.
No, but you're walking along and you're keeping your eye out on either side, and you're looking off to one side, and it's towards the Myconid area, and there's a gap in some of the foliage, and you can
Okay.
see a bunch of figures standing on the edge of the spore cloud, and they don't look like Myconids. They look like regular humanoids.
The edge of the spore cloud
Mm-hmm.
of the Myconid colony.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like through the woods. I see like humanoids.
Yeah, like you peering through one area, you can see standing on like the edge of the spore cloud, you can see a group of humanoids. You can't
That make
quite get
out a
an
number?
accurate count.
Okay.
At least 4, but there could very well be more.
Okay. I'll say, how close are we to the rope?
You're nearing it now.
Okay, I'll say. All right, let's go.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Faster.
Oh, okay.
Stands up.
I'm out of here now. Hell yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, so, yep.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of make it a little bit quicker to the rope.
For all intents and purposes, Bertha was at the top the entire time.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I would have left her at the rope just to kind of find her way
She can
back.
climb down a dinky little rope.
You can climb down this.
She could have jumped onto the tree and then climbed down.
She has literal climbing speed, but okay.
Yup.
Anyway, she was hanging out. We're back now.
All right. We're gonna climb up.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you continue back on up. You climb on up, and
I'm gonna
I'd say
retrieve my rope.
roll another stealth check now that you're in a different up on the shelf now. And then you untie your rope, I imagine.
Yes, sir. 13. I'm gonna...
As a 10.
Wait, would I have a disadvantage because I'm untying the rope?
No.
13.
That is
This is for
only
the
a 10.
this is for the journey back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I untie my rope, I put it back on my bag, and then, yeah, I got 13.
13, Hadhod.
That's a 10. Fuck it, inspiration. 15.
All right. 14,
13 and...
Oh.
13 and 15, 14.
They're just shooting missiles at us.
An ancient red dragon.
Oh,
no.
Finally,
Yes, as
the
we're kind of making
dragons
our way
in
along.
D&D.
So as we're making our way along, I guess to explain the stealth check, I'm gonna start like kind of speaking to Valvo. Say, as we were moving towards the rope, I kind of caught a glimpse of something to the edge of the thicket. There was humanoid figures, but they definitely weren't mushrooms. I counted at least four of them.
These were where? They were over by the...
They were just like through the woods at the edge of the spore colony.
People? Goodness.
Humanoids.
Oh my.
Something.
This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. The more we find out about this down here, the more I don't want to be here anymore. So I think it's good that we collected those samples. Well, you collected those samples. Because now, hopefully, we can convince our...
All that violet.
Yo, you can't drink that nut! So I think it's a smoothie, dude, from Smoothie King.
Like a shooter.
No, I think, dude, the longer we're down here... Or no, I already said that. Hopefully we can convince the researchers, and hopefully they found more information in those tomes. Hopefully we can give them these samples, and that'll be enough at least to
Yes, I don't think they quite realize the danger they're in.
I don't think so
Had
either.
to save Widow from getting killed by the automatons.
Yeah, I didn't really see much from my awesome attempt at or awesome descent into the well, that's true. It was pretty foggy down there. Couldn't really see much. But no, I think that our protection skills are much better than they probably anticipated. So now they're very confident in being down here. So we're gonna have to maybe shift their perspective a bit after what we've seen down there, because you very well could have gotten mauled to pieces and just eaten just by getting those samples alone. But I had full confidence, 100%. But you could have. It could have happened.
So it's very weird that they're all in one place.
I agree. This whole place is weird, man. Not a bad.
We'll make our way along.
Not a bad first adventure, though. I'd say might be my first and last, because holy shit.
So when you guys were at the top of the cliff, back up on the surface before you guys had traversed down, did I describe to you that you had kind of seen the tree that you were looking for?
No.
No.
You said it was still far as fuck away.
Okay, never mind then.
Or off a ways.
Yeah, I thought you said it's still like a couple miles, I thought.
Yeah, like thousands of feet or 1,000. Yeah, just a certain amount. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
Or, all right, we'll keep going.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way back, and you eventually get back there, and you can see that the flumps are gone now. They're not surrounding the entrance anymore.
Yeah.
Being feasted on your life essence. No, they just do that.
Oh, that's good. For free? Yeah, I don't think so.
Dude, don't worry about it, bro. They're chill.
Yeah, they're chill like that.
That's good. I'm rather chill like that.
And you manage to make your way back into the entrance, where they have lit their own lanterns now.
Yeah, Gilbo.
Now that Gilbo Lumens was gone.
Gilbo was gone like 35 seconds after I left. So.
Yeah. And as you are entering, they had set a lantern up at the top so that you are illuminated as you're entering in. And they're like, and they see you guys. Oh, you're back.
Oh yeah, we're back. We got some good news and some bad news.
Well, I believe we've found something very important as well.
Sweet.
Very well.
And that is where we're going to finish our episode.
Oh, no way. It's going to tease us, dude. Oh. Hey, but that's okay, because hopefully Solomon will be back, and we'll find out what we have in store, dude. That's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Hey, good side op, dude. Hadhon and Balroy.
Hell yeah. 07.
07s,
Oh,
dude.
sevens
I
in
already
the
know.
chat.
I started thinking, I was like, yeah, I don't think any encounter with just us two is going to be balanced if this dude wakes up 40 sleeping beasts. So, that would have been Smoke City. That would have been good.
Well, Hadhod realizes that they might not have been sleeping.
Yeah, it's actually freaky as frickerdoodle, though. To, like, just be out there, like, stomping around in the old sleeping bag nest, dude, and the people are staring at you like, what are you doing? It's like when Nox doesn't want to get up, but he's just looking at me like, what are you doing, awake? And I'm like,
That's what double nat 20 was called.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Well, awesome, dude. Good sesh. Also, appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight and watched. Freaking awesome, dude.
Hell
all the
yeah.
homies in here tonight. We appreciate you.
We got the boys.
Yeah, we appreciate thumbs ups in the chat, dude. 07s in the chat for sure. Yeah, just make sure that you.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't know.
All right, bro, not cool enough.
This guy's got the pass, dude. The thumbs up pass, dude. But yeah, just make sure you keep checking the Twitch schedule for upcoming sessions. Also, check out the YouTube channel for all previous episodes if you want to get caught up in what's going on down here in the depths below the Durawood. But yeah, until next time, we hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will catch you all later. Peace out.
Bye.